Main event, 15 rounds. Introducing from Bellflower, California, he's wearing blue trunks. He weighs 197 and a half, Jerry Quarry. His opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, he's wearing white trunks. He weighs 213 and a half, return of the champion, Muhammad Ali. Main event, 15 rounds. Tony?
Muhammad, Jerry Quarry. I'm here to enforce the rules of the commission. Now, you scored a knockdown. You must go to the farthest neutral corner and stay there until I tell you to come out. All right? 3 knockdowns is out. Now, listen. The farthest will be saved by the bank. Okay?
Not listening. Wait a minute.
Are you going to
Will we keep the crowd down, please? The referee, it's very important, wants to give them the instructions.
Just listen to me. If you score a knockdown, you must go to the farthest neutral corner and stay there until I tell you to come out. If the fight is on the floor and the bell rings, the bell will not save anybody from being knocked out. The count must continue. The seconds, please stay out.
3 knockdowns.
3 knockdowns is out.
3 knockdowns is
it's
win.
voided. All right? Any questions? Shake hands and good luck to both of you.
All right, we're ready to go. Clay in the white trunks, Quarry in the blue. 15 rounds. Clay starting off very fast, using good combinations with the right hand. And Quarry gets in a good right. 2 minutes. There's a slight redness just over the bridge of Jerry Quarry's nose. That left jab is finding its mark. Both fighters are up. The staring contest that took place prior to the start of the fight apparently had no effect on Jerry Quarry, but it might be that Clay's left hand will before too long. Quarry leaping forward to connect with that hook, his left hook, his best punch. Left and right by Clay on the combination. Good left hand by Clay, coming backwards on the punch. Clay effectively using his advantage in reach, 10 inches, to stay away from that left hand of Quarry's. Right to the midsection, a left hook to the chin by Quarry. That's the end of round two. Bill, it looks as though Muhammad is having quite a comeback, and he appears to be in excellent shape.
Well, his jab is certainly sharp. He's moving well. But once again, Tom, I just feel that we're all witnessing a first, something that none of us can really say how this is going to come about because of the time. 3.5 years, he's just 28 years old, and it's quite an experience.
Well, we'll certainly find out. So far, he has looked in fine condition. Jerry Quarry in the blue trunks, trying to work to the inside. And, of course, Clay, having the superior speed, has effectively so far stayed out of range of that left hook. Jerry said in his pre-fight strategy he was going to try to get inside to cut him off. So far, he has not been able to do that. Good left hook to the body by Quarry.
It's a good test.
Clay is using that left jab just like a piston, constantly keeping Quarry off balance by hammering it out there. There's a slight redness above the right eye of Jerry Quarry. A cut over Quarry's left eye. Cut is bleeding profusely. And once again, left and right combination by Clay. Quarry is fighting back, but the cut has been opened. You see the timer, 15 seconds. There's the bell to end round 3. Jerry Quarry going back to the corner. While his trainer, Teddy Bentham, Lou Gross, and Willie Ketchum go to work on that cut. Referee Tony Perez standing directly above Quarry's corner, watching him. And Perez is calling for the doctor. Quarry is upset about it. Trying to hold him back. Referee Tony Perez has signaled the fight is over, apparently because of an eye cut.
It's a terrible cut, Tom. You and I both can see it.
There's no doubt about it being a very bad cut. The doctors, there were 4 in attendance tonight. Dr. Calvin Brown, Dr. James Ellison, Dr. Joel Wilbur, and Dr. Jerome Siegel. They said one of each doctor would be working in the corner. The question now is which one made the decision. Referee Tony Perez stopped it. Apparently, Quarry not able to answer the bell for the 3rd round.
And the referee said it was a very severe cut. That's the reason he stopped it. The winner at the end of the 3rd round by a TKO, Muhammad